Ever walk down a street you thought you knew, and suddenly, bam, you're hit with something totally unexpected?
Like, oh, there's a hidden courtyard back there, or
Right. Or a shop with a storefront that just draws you in.
makes you wonder what you've been missing all this time.
And it turns out there's this whole other layer to the city you thought you knew, like just waiting to be discovered.
I love that feeling.
Well, get ready for it because today's deep dive, we're all about uncovering one of those hidden
Oh,
gems.
this is one of those deep dives.
It really is. We're heading to Toronto, to a place called Music of May. And trust me, it's more than just your average music store.
Okay, already intrigued. What's so special about Music of May?
Well, for starters, they've been around for a while since 2008. So 15 years of sharing their passion with Toronto.
15 years, that's quite a while, especially in a field like music. Trends change, tastes evolve. That kind of longevity says something.
Absolutely. And it's not just about selling instruments, though they do that too. We're talking repairs, rentals, the whole 9 yards.
So they're embedded in the community, not just a fly-by-night operation.
Precisely. But here's where it gets really interesting. They're not content with just being a local shop.
Ah, going for a wider reach.
Exactly. They've got this fantastic YouTube channel called Batu.
See, that rings a bell.
It translates directly to Music of May. They're using this platform to, well, how do they put it?
Let me guess. Sharing their love of music with the world.
Even more specific. Their channel description talks about UTU, which means promoting the essence of Chinese national culture.
Now that's fascinating. Promoting Chinese national culture, not just in any city, but in Toronto, one of the most multicultural cities on the planet.
Right, it adds a whole other dimension to it. They even talk about Uji facilitating East-West cultural exchange.
Wow, so they see themselves as a bridge between these two worlds.
And what I love is their optimism. They use this phrase, Luchi, which means flourishing growth. Like they truly believe that Chinese culture can not only exist, but thrive in a globalized world.
It's infectious, that kind of energy. So how are they actually doing this? What does this cultural exchange look like in action?
Well, their YouTube content is incredibly diverse. First off, we've got traditional music appreciation.
So not just the pop music of today, but the real roots.
Exactly. They introduce viewers to instruments like the guzheng, this beautiful ancient zither, or the yangqin, a hammered dulcimer that's full of energy.
So taking us beyond just the sounds, but really getting into the heart of these instruments.
And here's where it gets really interesting. They also feature, get this, Tai Chi.
Tai Chi. Okay, now that is unexpected.
Right. I was surprised too, but when you think about it, it totally aligns with their broader mission.
Because it's about that mind-body connection, right?
Right.
The balance, the discipline, it all ties into a holistic view of well-being, which is deeply rooted in Chinese culture.
You got it. They're showing that culture isn't just about the music you listen to, it's about a way of life.
It's a really nuanced approach.
And let's not forget their online concerts.
Oh, right, a way to bring the music directly to people.
Exactly. And it's so crucial, especially in this digital age where everyone can feel so scattered.
Creating that sense of community.
Absolutely. People from all walks of life coming together to experience the beauty of this music.
It's a reminder that we don't have to travel far to experience something truly unique.
So true. Music of May, tucked away in Toronto, they're like a microcosm of this larger trend of cultural exchange happening all around us.
And they're doing it with such passion and creativity. It makes you wonder what other treasures are hiding in plain sight in our own communities.
That's the question, isn't it? Maybe this deep dive will inspire us all to take a closer look around and discover the richness that's closer than we think.